So, do you see the little PlayStation Plus symbol and a lock next to the Kingdom Hearts? Do you see that? Uh-oh. Oh, God. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I guess the, because my PlayStation Plus is not over, like, I still have it, so, like... Oh, Kingdom Hearts, this one also has a lock next to it now, too. But, like, this doesn't. This is good. This is good. So, like... I guess the Kingdom Hearts little... I guess they were just having it there temporarily. Because... I don't have the money to buy it right now. I just don't have the funds. I don't have the funds to buy the game. So I guess I gotta hit pause on Kingdom Hearts for a little bit. I am very, very sorry. Hiccup. I guess I'll play Metaphor today. Oh gosh, I was so looking forward to playing some Kingdom Hearts 3 today. I was really excited to play Kingdom Hearts 3 today. Like, I even started early today. Alright, let me update my thing. Why do I have such bad things always happening? Why don't things work out for me? Why, I ask? Why? Give me the answers. I'm super poor, so I do not have the funds to purchase Kingdom Hearts. Here. Alright, so where did we left off?
What to pick? What is it?
Should I... Huh. Okay, should I hang out with her? Or should I go out and learn more about the mustard race? Probably hang out with her.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please, and if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make redgrass roasted badoo. Yeah, let's help her out.
You're a big help. Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in that pot.
Then...
That's a big potato. Oh yeah, no. I have this, It was in so what happened is I was cutting an English muffin, and because I can't really cut it very well when it's laying flat and like going that way, so I put it in my hand like you're holding, I don't know, a pastry, like you're gonna eat it, so like cupped in my hand, and I cut downwards towards my palm, and usually I'm able to cut it just fine, but I guess I went a little too far, and I sliced into my palm with a butter knife, and it was in a really awkward spot, so it just like I couldn't really hold a controller or the mouse or anything because it's in my left hand. So I have a left-handed mouse as well, so I couldn't really work it to play just like a clicking game. But yeah, it's still very visible on my palm, and and it's in an awkward spot, so like if I move my hand, my fingers, it reopened. So I had to be very careful. Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Well, cook it on low heat?
Let's try this.
We need to cook it over a low heat.
Whoa.
Oh, so we let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs. Gotcha, time to get started. Did we do it right? Oh yay! I got it right!
Nice job.
The customer wrote down the... I think you can reconfigure mouse to switch the buttons so that if they bother you trying to use it, then they... Oh no, it's actually like made for left-handed people. Here, I'll take a picture of it so you can see what it looks like. It's not about like the buttons being configured. It's actually a left-handed mouse. I got it special for Lefty. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel my tolerance improved.
All right.
Gosh, how long does it take to get it up?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
Oh, it's ouch, I just cracked my ankle. What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's no little point to contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold. Huh. Alright, so today is my last day to be able to just go around and do some stuff.
What is it?
Oh, I am grateful.
Aw, this poor guy.
What a curse.
I bet you he didn't even really do anything that bad. Does it look funny to you? My lefty mouse? Does it look funny? wrong button again. This is the button I meant.
Hey? Now, how did I wind up here?
Hmm. I'm just like searching for more people to talk to.
We'll take the crown now. Right.
Ah, the Royal Capital's ale is unique delicacy in it. To think I used to drink myself sick from the cheap swill they peddled in my hometown. I shall never again disgrace my body by drinking that rubbish. Hooray for Grand Trad! Looks like a boomerang.
You are.
Are Elda not top basic common sense? I don't know. Alright, so there's nobody to talk to in here.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hmm. Oh, what's this over here?
I'm in trouble.
I can't believe it.
Something up?
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have that kind of money. Wait, I think I need my wisdom to increase for that,
Who did this happen?
to be able to do that one. Hmm. Let me, quest. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, I can't even I can't, alright, yeah, I can't even, like, accept her request right now, because I'm not good enough. Hmm. R1.
All right then.
Yeah, essentially I need a training montage. I need things to go a little bit better.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go here.
Okay?
I don't want to actually go in here though.
Hey, listen.
What's up with this?
Excuse me.
Oh. I'm really sorry to ask you, but if you don't mind, might you be able to afford a pitch in? Yeah, go ahead. Take my money. Thank you, I swear I'll use your donation as best I can. If you can sometime, could we chat again? Sorry, I've just started losing my confidence about all this again.
It's gonna be tough.
Looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we should cheer her up. Yeah, let's go ahead. It's probably not the best way to spend my time. I have mentioned it before, but there are others outside of this place fundraising like this. I'm not sure if you'll have the opportunity to meet them, but if fate would have it, could you hear them out?
All right.
It's not much, but here, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
Alright. Alright, and she's still not available, is she? Yeah, she's upset. You know, what with her dad dying. Alright, let's go and do one more thing, and then tomorrow is the big day.
It's time. Say it.
Yeah, the announcement is tomorrow.
What is it? God, I am grateful.
Wrong button.
All right.
Hiccup. Yeah, the day that everything changed when that happened, you know?
So, we meet again.
What do you think?
Yep, let's
I
listen.
see.
Well then, today I'll detail more of the faith we believe in. Long ago, God messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestess strives to embody.
All right. Pleased
Yeah, I
to
don't know
hear
how
it.
to say their proper names, so I just call them the mustard race. I believe I've told you all I can, but we mustard live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to these other mustard.
It would seem that this
All right, today's the day.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be a good announcement.
Some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Things don't seem to go very well in this game.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
Oh, it's the hype man. He's here again.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And they're all like, why can't he just keep ruling even in death?
So, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you
He looks so
are,
sleazy.
you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me.
Even me.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people
Yeah, I know.
trust
And he's supposed to
most
be like
in their
a...
hearts.
He's like a... I don't remember the word he used, but he's kind of like a hype man.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me in charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs.
At least he knows himself.
Let's review what we know.
He
shall
knows
we?
himself. He knows he wouldn't be a good king.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target. For
You can't. You
assassination.
can't. That happened earlier. You can't do it.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Yeah, that happened earlier.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Okay.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly.
They kind of it happened in one of the earlier parts. Big giant rock in the sky kind of thing happened.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
I mean, it is a problem, yes.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Who's that?
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
No?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
We'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Oh wait, oh no. Oh no, what? Alright. Yeah, chick, 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 chick. Yeah, chick, 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 chick. Have you seen a child? Dropped his mag pouch. Well, I say chick, chick, chick because she has wings, but it ain't raining today. The worse the weather, the better the conversion rate. So when the sun comes out, you'll be getting less.
Unstinking believable.
All these lords and whatnot, no matter where we go within this country, they constantly hound us for their taxes. Fortunes, nay, our very freedoms are being plucked right out of our pockets. Does this robbery, this outright theft not outrage you?
Well.
Ha, so you do agree. What this country needs is a complete elimination of taxes. The needed reforms can only be guided by my hand, so I shall go after the throne myself. Well, we need taxes because all of this is possible because of your taxes, but if taxes is too high, then that's bad. These very roads that you ride your coach on is paid by taxes. Alright, somebody here. The royal palace is taken to the skies. It's also scary. Before, during times like this, I would pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, essentially.
All right then.
Oh, is she in the church? Or are these just fast travel stations? Yeah, these are just fast travel stations. Okay. Oh, thank you for following, Nitro Dale AJ. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Stop!
What business do you lot have in Grand Trad? The sensation I can feel the magla in the area getting thinner. Does this device collect magla? My, the vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome listen with this accumulator does none of your business, understand? If you're looking to exchange magla, go to Sunshade Row. If you've got no real business here, leave. I mean, I was just asking if you've seen a child, but alright. I don't... Request... Did it say like where to find like we needed to go? I don't think so. I think it said in town. Hey. Okay, you're not gonna give me any more. Not buy an extra one. No, I don't need an extra child. One is enough. I'm not a fan of kids. Alright, alright, let's go back here. Maybe I misunderstood when she was saying in town. A hiccup. Hey, have you seen a kid?
What you need?
I took care of him, not them. I got rid of him. That makes sense.
Whatever.
You were right. I'm just used to every single time I talk to him, he just tells me useless stuff. Oh yeah, that kid, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row, you know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand though. Okay. The general store. Whee! Oh, hello. Sorry, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Oh. I don't know. I don't know. That's games for ya. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that when I do this... Oh, she didn't do it this time. Oh, there she goes. Look at her. She's holding on to me. See her? Alright, I don't know how to... How do I get in there? Oh, there we go.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. What? Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's not doing his job very well.
Huh? Why?
Everyone's worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
When by I mean everyone, I mean just us three and your caretaker.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
It's because your dad passed away. I'm sorry.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name.
Okay.
But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely.
I don't want to be that person, but her dad wasn't, like, he was a great man, but he was not a very good dad. He had other people just constantly taking care of her. He, like, even when he was home, he didn't go and, like, tuck her into bed or anything. He had us do it, strangers that he's just met.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Oh god, this is me when I was a kid. That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him.
What's up, Llama Soup?
I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Yes. It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Gosh, that's kind of like me. I have spatial awareness issues.
think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
I have like spatial awareness and balance issues. I'm actually going to be seeing a specialist for my issues with that, to see if something's wrong with my inner ears.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Thank you.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
Yeah. I have so many bruises.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
You should just like rest. Just lay down, take a rest, and hopefully you'll feel better.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
I don't know too much about Genshin. I didn't play that one.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could.
I just know that when I just like doing the
prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings.
I don't have money for Black Friday. I don't even have money for stuff on sale.
I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here.
Things are
I
rough.
always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you?
Yeah.
You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Well, you're gonna keep thinking out loud, so I might as well stay up.
Oh. Is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Wanna read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign.
This seems like I mean, like, I understand what they're going, but it seems like a very boring book where it just talks about how a place is and not an actual story.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder.
Do you have bronchitis? I have chronic bronchitis and I deal with that a lot. Where, like, my body hurts from coughing and sneezing. I have asthma, so I have to take an inhaler.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
That's a good point, especially because you can't kill him because of the magical ropes.
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
How long have you been asleep? I fell asleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I fell asleep when he was talking. Listen, I just asked if you wanted to read the book, not if you wanted to talk. Oh, this guy again.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
He's a hype man, that's for sure.
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
I feel like a lot of these people are not experts on fighting.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
Is that my book?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
I mean, wasn't it the necromancer guy that did it?
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
It's still worth a shot.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not he's called the crier. That the hype man, he's the crier for the church. I just love that he's called crier.
A flyer for the tournament for the throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an Elda, I'm an outcast in the city. I think that gives us an advantage here.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words that Prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
All right, Hulkenberg. Her name is Hulkenberg. Oh, it's so good. I inherited Gria's journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What? I mean, what else can you do? Feed and shelter is pretty good.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Just...
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Louise to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
What is that lady next to you? Chopped liver?
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
Well, thank you. I can't upload everything on there, unfortunately. Like, I wasn't able to upload, like, the Kingdom Hearts stuff, but I've been uploading this on, my YouTube.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
What, because he didn't die, he's a deserter?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
Say a little bit louder, Gallica.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. Now, you're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
It looks like one of... This is like, just
like
this guy.
Else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here. Are you lot here for this tournament, then? It's slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, is it gonna be that lady that, we saw earlier?
Oh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
You have any idea who that is?
Hi.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Yes.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal?
Because he's a
Any idea what
monster.
he's up to?
You don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nix. Thank you for resubscribing. I have bad news. You weren't here earlier. But look. It's got a lock next to it now. And unfortunately, I don't have the money to actually buy the game. I do not have the money. So we're gonna have to put a little bit of a pause on that one. Until I can get the funds together to be able to afford it. So I'm really, really sorry. I guess they ended the thing where that game was free because the Kingdom Hearts 2 1.5, 2.5 is also the same where it has the little lock next to it. So I'm really, really sorry. Yep.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children.
Oh wow, that is disgusting. That is terrible. Like, it's already really bad, but like just stealing whoever.
For nightly disappearances. What sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see.
He punches them.
Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it.
We'll take it.
A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender.
Ouch! I just cracked my ankle.
Well, you must.
We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
Bye, Sable. Bye. Have a great day or evening.
You only
Smooches.
cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Melissa, don't break ankle. We'll see.
Sure this is what we want.
Way I see it,
If we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess
Smack him.
that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oh, I am a fairy, so yeah, maybe. And hello, Nerith. All right.
Look at that.
There's sure a lot of wanna posters. Oh, hello. That's rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to? It hardly matters, you won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too.
Hey,
You sure you can handle that? We can't be liable if you get yourself killed out there. Yes. You're not one all right. Either that or you're just green. Head to Maritria. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Ooh, that's a lot of money. I wish I had that money.
let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
I wonder how she's gonna react. She seems pretty chill.
Roll.
She's pretty chill.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title.
Oh.
We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
I mean, how could you not tell she was serious about it before?
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, yeah, she Do you not remember what she said?
Well, in any case,
She feels responsible for what happened to the prince.
Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
I start barking anytime Hulkenberg is on the screen. I don't get it. Is that like is Hulkenberg a reference to a dog or something?
Let's rest.
I want to talk to Maria. I want to talk to Maria. Oh, it's not gonna let us do anything else anyway. Alright, that's why. Oh. Okay. Well, people in my chat also really like her. They made a little, emote for her. It's called Hulk and Sip.
Can I come in?
Oh look, there she is.
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Yes.
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yes.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may
I
have
like
a
her
moment?
dress.
Good night.
And then her cute little wings.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting,
I
I've
hate
done
her
nothing
outfit
but
so
impose
much.
on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. Tis no easy burden.
Oh, did you finish this game? Did you play it? The full playthrough?
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book...
I'm absolutely loving it.
We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital.
But I also just really love the Persona, like a lot of the Persona games as well, so it's pretty much guaranteed that I would love this. Politics are hard for me to get into, but this one is pretty okay. I'm enjoying the story.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Persona 4 is good too. Persona 3 is my favorite, so I ended up getting the reload version as well. And Persona 5 is very good, and Persona, I would say 3, 5, 4 is my order. I have not played the first or the second one.
I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so?
Because it goes against their ideals. Man, everyone's just reading my book.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
The game, Catherine? That makes sense. You have to like really be like, you have to really be able to sit down and be like, okay, this is gonna be a while.
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say.
Yeah, I think that game would stress me out.
I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
You are devoted. You are devoted.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
A person.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
It's your wife? I played Tokyo Xanadu several times. Oh. I did not expect this. Oh my gosh, who's that? Who's that cute little mouse thing? I did not expect this. I did not expect a song. Hey, it's the town crier.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
All right, you got this, crier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete
I have a lot of several Elden Ring music on my playlist. I like the final boss song.
In the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality
Like when you're fighting the big alien thing.
There, they face their first challenge, the exhibition of the brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess.
I love the song that plays in Moore's room too. It's very pretty.
Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex.
I thought he was gonna say 78-year-old.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
So he's gonna go out and kill
I claim no
something?
great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Right.
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctis have in this race? Still, it's not over by far.
Oh wow, you're doing that, huh? They're doing that.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis.
Wow.
Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more
oh my
for the
gosh, she's so
than
cute!
the throne, it's Lena
No!
Sure to be popular,
I would serve him.
Life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
No one's cheering.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Oh, cool. There's a girl that's, I didn't see any other girls, like, trying to do the race.
Still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Oh, okay. They're doing that, huh? They're sabotaging me.
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
All right. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Well, what's this? What's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for our test run. For our little test run. What is happening right now? We want to go to a place called Matria. Old Castle Town, I think, should be a way south.
Let's see.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
This place here.
Wow!
Down to Matria, eh? Oh, this crafts legs. Oh, I'd say that that'll be 3-4 days about. 4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Bally good. Now cinch those bitches, chaps. Full steam ahead. The Tumurtria Old Town Castle Town.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
I mean, you're not driving.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
I like that guy.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
I like him.
Coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
He's like, ding!
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know, but I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Good God.
Look at it.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
What did he do?
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away.
He just kept adding stuff to it.
A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Alright.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive?
Yes.
That's it. I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough?
Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal
He's
with it
crazy, but he's got chutzpah.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Hiccup.
So, summing up.
I'm trying to get to a save point because I need to be done for today.
Proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brialhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
That's disgusting.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's perfect. I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain.
I mean, just even if you get disqualified from the tournament, you're still in the race. Anybody can be king. It said it. The big head in the rock in the sky said it. So it doesn't matter if we get disqualified from this.
I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
I mean, he's a monster.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
I don't pay attention to politics. Politics is too difficult for me.
Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him.
Hey, I'm already used to him. I like him. I like the guy. I think he's pretty cool. I've never been in a gauntlet runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Well, I need a save because I have to be done for today. I know it's a little bit shorter. I know, I want to keep going, but I have to take a test and I have to get ready for guests to come over. It's Thanksgiving week, so a little bit of a lot to go on, but I'll be back tomorrow and I'm gonna play more of this. Oh, thank you, Nara. Thank you for following me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. But I'm gonna be playing this again tomorrow, so go ahead and join me again tomorrow. And I've been uploading all of the parts up onto thank you for the head pat. I've been uploading all of the parts up onto my YouTube channel, so if you wanted to catch up on like how I've been playing it, you may go ahead and do so. But thank you everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smooches. Kisses. I love you. Bye bye. Bye bye.